What a sound, yet it can happen to any of us. Your sunroof or that other driver's sunroof suddenly explodes. The question is why?
It's a focus of a WRAL 5 on Your Side investigation tonight. Monica LaLiberty is here with what she found out. Monica?
Yeah, this is really a serious concern. From here in the Triangle and all across the country, an eye-opening number of drivers report the same issue. They're simply driving along, they hear a loud, scary boom. The next thing they know, their sunroof is gone. The fresh air, light, open feel, for many car buyers, sunroofs are a must-have. But plenty of owners are finding the must-haves might bust big time.
And all of a sudden, it was like I heard like a gunshot, and it was so loud.
The bang was the sunroof on Nikki Wheeler's brand new Kia Optima. It exploded as she drove down busy US 1.
It had literally shattered into a million pieces.
This is what the sunroof looked like. The shadows make it tough to see, but there's a big hole right in the middle. The saving grace, the sunroof visor was closed.
If the canvas hadn't been pulled, not only would I have been hurt seriously, but I would have gotten a wreck.
She called her husband. He, like the dealership, said something must have hit the roof.
I would have seen something or heard it, but it wasn't like that.
And it wasn't like that for dozens of others. Our 5 on Your Side investigation found complaint after complaint about exploding sunroofs. Drivers described that loud gunshot noise, then shattering glass. No signs of any bullet, rock, or road debris having hit.
From BMWs to Kias to Fords, from Denver to California to North Carolina, there's no rhyme or reason for the who, what, when, or where. Just sunroofs exploding while people are driving down the road.
Since 5 on Your Side started looking into this, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened an investigation into shattering sunroofs on the 2012 Hyundai Veloster. So far, they have complaints from 11 drivers.
I've had 5 cars that we've replaced a sunroof in.
Chris Latham's been in the glass replacement business for 34 years. The common denominator he sees, tempered glass. It's designed to break into tiny pieces for safety instead of large shards, but it breaks easily.
And that's what's fallen on their heads if they don't have the sunscreen.
Laminated glass, used primarily in windshields, doesn't break like that. A thin layer of plastic in the middle holds it together.
I mean, if I hit this, and I'm hitting that a lot harder, but you don't see it disintegrate.
So what's causing sunroofs to just explode? Well, the answer isn't really clear yet, but the experts we talked to point to several possibilities. First, cars are more airtight than ever before. Also, more and more glass is being manufactured in places like Mexico and China. While it still meets standards, much of it is lighter and thinner. But the biggest and perhaps most important factor, temperature change. Many of the reported sunroof explosions happened on very hot days, especially when heat was trapped between the sunroof and a closed visor. One possible solution? On hot days, keep the visor open a little so that heat does not build up.
The heat that's coming in. But with that being said, it's distributing the heat, throughout the car instead of being trapped in an inch space right here.
Then before you drive, vent the sunroof or other windows. Some sunroofs shattered on extremely cold days, just not as many. As for the Wheelers and the shattered sunroof on their Optima, Kia sent 5 on Your Side this statement saying the company, quote, has not opened an investigation regarding sunroof glass failure and that damage claims are handled on a case-by-case basis. The couple believes it's time for the federal government to get involved.
In your mind, is it really a defect?
Oh, I think it's absolutely a defect. I can't tell you exactly what the defect is, but again, researching online, I've seen where the same vehicles have exploded more than once.
I just really hope that somebody looks into it, so, like he said, so that nobody gets hurt.
Now, we contacted the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration about exploding sunroofs. They would only say they, quote, don't comment on open investigations. As for the Wheeler sunroof, Kia eventually did go ahead and replace it because the car was so new.
What an amazing story.
Yeah.
It's something to pay attention to.
You never
definitely
think about it as you're driving down the road that
Right.
something could happen to your sunroof.
And that the solution could be just so easy as
Yeah.
to just vent your sunroof a little
Yeah.
is a big help.
Good advice. Monica, thank you.
bet.